More, just 20 to 30 grams more protein per day. It sounds simple, but what happens in your body when you increase protein after 50 will reverse damage you thought was permanent aging. Let me show you the transformation. I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and today I'm sharing something the food industry doesn't want emphasized. Increasing protein intake after 50 can rival hormone replacement therapy in effectiveness. No prescription needed, no side effects, only benefits. Your muscles rebuild, your immune system strengthens, your bones solidify, your brain sharpens, all from something as fundamental as eating more protein, distributed properly throughout the day. The science is overwhelming, and the results are measurable within weeks. Within 72 hours of increased protein intake, muscle protein synthesis increases by 60% in adults over 50. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrates that consuming 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein per meal triggers optimal muscle building at any age. Your body shifts from catabolic to anabolic. Amino acids flood your bloodstream, ready to rebuild what's been lost. The leucine threshold is met, signaling mTOR pathways to initiate protein synthesis. Your muscles are growing again, but muscle is just the beginning. Your immune system is being supercharged, creating defenses you haven't had in years. By day 7 of adequate protein, antibody production increases by 50%. Every immune cell, every defensive protein is being manufactured at optimal rates. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that adults over 50 who increase protein intake to 1.2 to 1.5 grams per kilogram body weight show immune responses comparable to people 20 years younger. White blood cell counts normalize. Vaccine responses triple. You're rebuilding your body's army, and your skeletal system is transforming. Week 2 brings bone strengthening that calcium supplements alone could never achieve. After 2 weeks, bone matrix protein synthesis increases by 40%. Collagen production surges, creating the framework for calcium deposition. Research in Osteoporosis International shows that adults over 50 who consume adequate protein alongside calcium increase bone mineral density by 2 to 3% annually, reversing years of loss. Hip fracture risk drops by 50%. The protein-calcium synergy is rebuilding your skeleton from the inside out. But your brain is experiencing perhaps the most remarkable transformation. Your cognitive function is being restored in ways that surprise even neurologists. By week 4, neurotransmitter production normalizes completely. Tryptophan converts to serotonin. Tyrosine becomes dopamine. Studies in neurology journals show that adequate protein intake improves memory scores by 25%, processing speed by 30%, and executive function by 35% in older adults. Brain fog lifts, mental clarity returns. Depression symptoms decrease by 40%. Your brain finally has the amino acid building blocks it's been craving, and your metabolism is roaring back to life. Something extraordinary is happening to your metabolic rate. You're burning calories like you did decades ago. After 2 months of adequate protein, resting metabolic rate increases by 15 to 20%. Muscle mass is the engine of metabolism. Build it, and you burn more calories 24/7. Research in obesity reviews found that adults over 50 who increase protein intake lose fat while gaining muscle. True body recomposition. The thermic effect of protein means you burn 25 to 30% of protein calories just digesting it. Your metabolism has been reset. But the healing effects go even deeper. Your wounds are healing at speeds you haven't experienced in years, and surgical recovery is dramatically accelerated. 3 months in, and wound healing time decreases by 50%. Collagen synthesis operates at peak efficiency. Studies in the Journal of the American College of Surgeons show that adults over 50 with adequate protein intake have surgical complication rates comparable to people 20 years younger. Surgical incisions close faster, tissue repair accelerates, your body has regained its regenerative capacity, and your heart is getting stronger. Something remarkable is happening to your cardiovascular system. Your heart muscle is rebuilding itself. Between months 4 and 6, cardiac muscle mass increases by 10 to 12%. Research in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that adequate protein intake in adults over 50 reduces heart failure risk by 50% and improves ejection fraction by 15%. Exercise tolerance increases dramatically. Your heart is being rebuilt, one protein rich meal at a time. But perhaps the most profound effect is hormonal. Your entire endocrine system is being rejuvenated, reversing years of hormonal decline. 6 months of adequate protein and growth hormone production increases by 200%. Thyroid function optimizes. IGF-1 levels surge, signaling tissue growth and repair throughout your body. Studies in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism show that protein-replete older adults have hormone profiles resembling people 10 to 15 years younger. Your endocrine system is being reset to a younger biological age. And here's the multiplier effect. All of this creates a vitality cascade that compounds your strength exponentially. More protein builds muscle. More muscle increases metabolism. Higher metabolism improves energy. More energy encourages activity. More activity builds more muscle. A meta-analysis in the Journal of the American Geriatrics Society found that adults over 50 with adequate protein intake reduce frailty risk by 70%, disability rates by 60%, and mortality by 35%. Every protein-rich meal is an investment in independence. The research is unequivocal. Protein is the foundation of healthy aging. You might think more protein means more expense, more effort, more planning. But the alternative is muscle loss, immune decline, bone fragility, cognitive impairment, and accelerated aging. The cost of inadequate protein is immeasurably higher. Your muscles are rebuilding. Your immune system is strengthening. Your bones are solidifying. Your brain is sharpening. All from prioritizing protein at every meal. The question isn't whether you can afford to eat more protein. The question is, can you afford not to? Because after 50, protein isn't just nutrition, it's medicine.